Hey everyone, I am Micah Bertrand and today I'm representing Club4Fitness to go over a workout routine that's based on a minor league baseball player's postseason workouts. It will be a full body workout routine, so check us out and let's see what we got. Alright guys, I'm here with my athlete Dustin Venable. He's actually a shortstop, so today's workout is being geared more towards his position in baseball. It will be again a full body workout, so our warm up is going to consist of body movements from upper body and lower as well. Okay. The first thing I have him do is kind of get his arms engaged with upper body movements. First, we work on some arm circles first. Kind of get his rotator cuffs kind of moving. Here to here. Yep, here to here. Perfect. Now he can actually do frontwards motions and backwards as well. Usually, if I'm with my athlete, I'll time him. If you're by yourself, do about 20 reps to the front and 20 towards the back. Go ahead, reverse it. Good. Next, guys, to engage the chest and back muscles, we're going to go ahead and do an in and out arm swing. Here to here, keep your arms out straight, palms open, in and out, here to here. You get full body stretch from the chest and to the back as well to kind of really engage those muscles, get the muscles more warmed up. You can rest. All right, guys, good. Next, we move into lower body. So next, we move into some body squats. Legs out slightly, toes pointed out a little bit as well. Hips are going to go back, here to here, straight down, and then up, focusing on your hip engagement. Go ahead and give me 15 of those. Guys, again, if you're by yourself, do about 15 to 20 reps of these bodyweight movements. If you're coaching with a coach, I usually run this for about 30 seconds. Right. And then next, we go right into side lunges. Okay, side lunges are really going to engage the groin muscles as well as your hips and your quads and glutes. So from here to here, you're going to extend to the side here, lean back, full leg to the side, and come up here, each side. Again, warming up his groin muscles, his hips, his quads, and his glutes as well, okay? And right here, you want to do about 12 on each side, so about 24 of these total, or timing them for about 40 seconds on this one. Next, we go ahead and grab some dumbbells. Okay, so next, our dumbbells, we're going to add a little bit more resistance to our workout for our warm-up, okay, and do some rotator cuff movements. That way our shortstop could actually have a throwing arm prepared and ready for the on-season. Okay, so here we go. First thing we do is elbows to your side, here to here. You go out and in, not overextending your shoulder cavity. That way you don't pull any ligaments or tendons inside that area. Perfect. Next, move right into a 90-degree angle, here to here. Moving from downwards to upwards, being very careful on the rotator cuff. Remember, guys, it's also going to be done with lighter weights, okay? The heavier you're going to go in this movement, it will hurt your shoulders, so you want to go lighter to add more blood flow rather than working on the actual weight of the movement. Good job, man. So guys, again, this is all to get your body warmed up and ready for your actual workout, okay? So using dumbbell movements will allow to get more engagement in your shoulder cavity to allow for more mobility as well as being more flexible, okay? So guys, from here, we move on to some band movements. All right, guys, now with bands, okay, bands will add more resistance as well to your body's movements, okay? So right here, we have them doing 3 movements. We have them doing a back pull, a shoulder pull, as well as a chest press, okay, right here. So guys, first we do is open up our chest, okay, and our shoulders here. And we're gonna just go wide open and back in here, okay? This is gonna engage your rear delt muscles, okay, as well as your rotator cuff muscles as well. And right here, about 15 to 20 reps, high repetitions on these right here. Or if you're timing the client, you're gonna do about 30 seconds as well on time. Next, we're gonna move on into a back pull, okay? Hands here. Just pull straight back, elbows towards your body, pushing back, pulling back rather should I say, squeezing your back muscles to the back and to the front again. Pulling back into the front again to engage all of your lat muscles as well as your rhomboids and your trap muscles as well in this area. Perfect. All right, guys, next we move into a chest press slash fly, okay? So we grab the bands from the back side, okay? I'm gonna show you from the front view. You're holding the bands here, one foot in the front, and you're gonna press and kind of fly. A wide range of motion, squeeze in and press. Perfect. To engage your whole entire chest and those front delts as well, this movement right here. Right, good job. All right, now it's warmed up, and we'll go ahead and move on to the workout. All right, guys, here we are. So our first exercise for our workouts would be back squats with the barbell, okay? Now, most of us already know how to do a squat, right? Or do we? So basically, the squat is a very, very critique exercise. Okay, so first thing that you don't want to ever do is unrack it wrong. So first of all, when you're unracking the barbell, you go ahead and show them. You never want to be too far out from behind the bar. You want to be right under the bar, but as you're unracking, you come straight up, take back 3 steps, and 1 to reset. There we go. He does a set right here, guys. You want to usually run about 3 to 4 sets of about 12 reps, okay? Because we're already out of the postseason, but that's trying to really kill our athlete because he's finished off a whole entire season. So in this set right here, about 3 to 4 sets of 12 reps, okay? As he squats, focus on the hips going back. As you come back, get your knees open to engage those hip flexors as well as your groin muscles, and come on up with power. About 12 reps right here. About 12 reps with 3 to 4 sets. When you finish, you're gonna rack it back. Make sure the barbell hits the rack, and we're done. Alright guys, next exercise is going to be the sled push, okay? This is actually made for power and endurance, so the sled should be loaded down with too much weight, okay? Now there's 2 forms I'm going to show you today of how to grip it, how to actually push the sled, okay? One form engaging more upper body and more engaging more of the lower body, okay? So today I'm going to have him doing more of a lower body standpoint. So first way to do it, we palms here, top of the sled, using most of your chest muscles to engage, and pushing here, using most of your chest, okay? Next way to do is to grab it a little bit lower and wider, and you're going to drive more with your legs rather than your chest muscles after this one right here. So you're here to here, you're going to push with most of your legs, okay? So I'm going to have you go ahead and demonstrate. So guys, again, right here, so go ahead and do the lower body point of it, and then show us how to actually do it all the way. Ready? Here we go. Driving with his legs, holding his arms out to the side. You can run this for a whole entire minute if you choose to, or do intervals of 30 seconds each, pushing it back and forth. All right, guys, next we're moving on to the incline dumbbell chest press, okay? Now the bench can be moved in different variations, but today I'm gonna focus more on the incline. It's more at like a 45, okay? So basically, the bench, if it's too high, okay, focus more on your shoulders, okay? So basically, look at it this way. Remember, you're more at an upright angle, you're getting more of your shoulders, right? The shoulder press is here. The more the bench goes back, your focus point is coming more and more and more down towards your chest, okay? So right here, we want an incline movement, so we lower the bench down to about a 45 right here, okay? Guys, here we are, guys. Let's go ahead and run about 3 to 4 sets again of 12 reps on presses. As he's pressing them, move to the top, squeeze in the middle, come down, engage your chest towards the top part of your chest, come up again, and squeeze towards the top. You don't want to lose momentum and start engaging your shoulders, so therefore you keep your chest up, okay, and a slight arch in your back as well as you're pressing the dumbbells up towards the top of the ceiling. About 3 to 4 sets of 12 reps. Perfect. All right, guys, next moving into some arm exercises, okay? So the tricep rope press is one of 3 heads that we're gonna hit on the tricep, okay? So tricep stands for 3, tri, right? So the tricep rope is actually gonna hit that lower muscle of your tricep right here, okay? It kind of comes down the side of your arm, all right? So on these, you wanna make sure that you're focused and controlled on the motion as you're going down on the press. So go ahead and go down the press for me. And as you're pressing, you wanna really focus on that lockout point of your tricep, okay? Like most exercises, other than chest and tris, you wanna have a full lockout. Right here, you perform 3 to 4 sets of 15 to 20 reps concentrated on the squeeze on the bottom part of the motion. Great. Awesome. All right, we'll go ahead, guys, and stay on triceps because it's such a bigger muscle. We'll go ahead and target the other head, which could be more of the outer bulk part of your arm right here, okay? Same thing, so go ahead and lay back on the bench. Keep his elbows up to the ceiling. Make sure his elbows never pass that parallel point of being right here with the ceiling, okay? You bring down his elbows to the side of his head, press them up, and do a full body squeeze right here. Full arm squeeze. He's gonna perform about 3 to 4 sets of 12 reps as well. Remember, guys, we are in the postseason right now, so heavy weights is not an option right now, okay? It allows his body to kind of recuperate from the actual season itself. Good job. And next, All right, y'all, next moving on to some back exercises, okay? Right here, you're gonna do the wide grip lat pull down, okay? This one exercise, guys, that I see so many times being done incorrectly, okay? Because naturally, your body wants to pull the barbell down in front of your body, when technically, you should be pulling to the top part of your chest to engage those lat muscles, okay? So as you pull down right here, you're gonna pull down to the top part of his chest to engage those rhomboids and trap muscles, as well as his wide lats, okay, as well. Perform 3 to 4 sets, about 12 reps as well. Now, the difference in the grip, guys, the wider you're gonna grab the bar, the more of the outer part of your back you're gonna work out. The closer your grip is, the more of the mid back you're gonna train, okay? So right here, we're doing a wide grip pull down using this lat muscle in the lat bar. Perfect. All right, guys, next for our back, we'll go ahead and perform the barbell bent over row, okay? 2 ways to do this exercise, overhand, underhand, okay? The difference is, overhand, you're doing more of your upper lat muscles. Underhand, you're doing more of your lower lat muscles, getting some biceps in there as well, okay? So for right now, we go ahead and focus on the upper lats and do more of an overhand grip for barbell rows right here, okay? Make sure on the form, okay, we're doing the form. You've been over here, back is straight, and you're performing to pull the barbell towards your stomach, not to your chest. Once your stomach here to here, back down, engaging those lat muscles again right here. You want to do a slight little swing back with your elbow, because your elbows are staying inward though. Job. 3 to 4 sets, 12 reps as well, guys. This is also going to be a strengthening movement because there's a compound, so make sure you're focusing on mostly on the squeeze, okay, on the exercise, and not as heavy on this one because it is post-season. Awesome. Moving on. All right, next we're getting into, guys, some biceps, okay? So biceps, we're working on some dumbbell curls. On these right here specifically, I want his palms to be supinated upward, okay, using his palms facing up and his hands facing downward, okay? So we're gonna engage the bicep muscle to the fullest point. Hands to your side, here to here, come to the top, and back down. Keeping his elbows slightly in front of him, not too far back. You wanna have your elbow a little bit more to the front to engage more of the bicep muscle right here, okay? Perform 3 to 4 sets, again, of 12 to 15 reps, okay? Right now we're doing high repetitions because it is post-season, again. Perfect. Moving on. All right, moving on to the barbell bench press. Guys, again, we do want to keep his strength up during this postseason, so doing compounds like the squat, the barbell bench press, the barbell bent over rows is very important right now, okay? However, our reps will be higher, right? Usually on a compound, you're doing it with heavier weights more, with less reps, but today we're going to perform 3 to 4 sets again of 12 reps on bench press. When bench pressing, make sure you're grabbing the bar at a good length that's open up your chest cavity. So not too close because you get more triceps added into the workout, so you want to do a little bit more wider. Coming down to his chest, we do about 2 seconds down, 1 second up for power, okay? To really engage those chest muscles on the bottom part of the movement itself. 3 to 4 sets, 12 reps would be just perfect for him on this set right here. All right, guys, we'll go ahead now and isolate the shoulders by doing some side dumbbell raises, okay? Make sure his elbows are slightly bent to the side here, to the top, focusing on getting that squeeze of that deltoid muscle, okay? Top, make sure his wrist is always straight as well. Don't let your wrist bend. There you go, perfect. To really engage deltoid muscle, never want to let your wrist bend or give. It'll take pressure off of your deltoids right there. Again, it's to isolate the shoulders from doing anything else besides a compound or a dumbbell. It's more of an isolated from a side movement. 3 to 4 sets, 12 reps. Perfect. All right, guys, next we go ahead and work on some hamstring muscles, okay? Again, strengthening movement with the compound barbell, stiff leg hamstrings, okay? But keep your legs right at about shoulder width apart. You're gonna grab the barbell outside of your legs to the top. Make sure your back always stays straight as you're coming down. Never wanna have that rounded off back, right? Because you're gonna pull your back out on the lower end. To the top, make sure you keep your hamstrings engaged. To the bottom, to the top, and squeezing towards the top part. You'll run these 3 to 4 sets, 12 to 15 reps as well. Straight down, keep the barbell as well as close to your body as possible to make sure your lower back never gets engaged too much. You stretch to the bottom, to the top, and lock it out. Nice, good smooth form. Right. Alright guys, so that concludes the weightlifting portion of the workout. I'm gonna now move on to some core exercises with my athlete. Sometimes with some of my athletes, I try to do core in the workout. This specific workout, because it's post-season, we're doing muscle specifics. So weight training went first, and now core is last, okay? So our first thing we're gonna do for core is be decline bench leg lifts, okay? To focus more on the lower core, okay? He's gonna perform 3 to 4 sets of 12 reps of these. If he can do 20, it's great, but 12 reps will be maximum reps on this exercise right here, okay? Go ahead and perform these for me. And always keep the toes pointed down. Small hip tuck towards the top portion of the movement. Engaging that lower core, and the top core engaging the upper core. It's kind of like doing a reverse crunch. Perfect. All right, guys, so next, move down to the mat, and we work on some Roman twists using the medicine ball. These are gonna kind of get him more stable for his core muscles, as well as working on his obliques. 3 sets of 20 reps total. You can do it either with your legs on the ground or your legs up, depending on how stability you actually have on your body. Perfect. From here, we move on to a straight leg sit-up, okay? Legs gonna be out straight. What this does is it kind of takes out the lower part of your core and engages more of the upper part of your abs. You can use your arms for momentum if you have to. Make sure you engage in that core completely all the way up towards the top. Perfect. This is gonna allow for muscles in your lower back as well to engage a little bit. So if you feel your lower back hurting a little bit, put maybe a towel or a pad beneath you. Perfect. From here, guys, we move on to a side plank, okay? The side planks are gonna help work on each side correspondingly to allow for stability muscles to actually be engaged on your left and right side. You can do each hold for about 30 seconds to a minute, depending on what your athlete's focus is. And for him right now, his strength is gonna be for his core, because after the season was finished with, he actually had issues with his throwing arm because of his core being weaker. Each side at a time. Run this circuit, guys, for about 4 rounds if you make it through, and you could do it either for time or for reps. If you do it for reps, I would do about 12 to 15 reps on each exercise, and for time, about 30 seconds on each exercise. All right, guys, so this concludes the workout itself. So go ahead now and cool down the athlete, okay? He's always kind of high a little bit, so go ahead and bring him down some. So to do so, we're gonna make sure the rib cage is opened up first, okay? Then just go ahead and do 3 breathing techniques, okay? First one's gonna be a deep breath in, with his arms out to open up his rib cage. 2, just go ahead and exhale out, bringing his arms in, outside of his body, going down to his ankles as he breathes out. Just hold that for about 6 to 10 seconds, okay? Just finish here, just go ahead and breathe in again on the upward movement. And then exhale. About 4 to 5 times to get your heart rate to calm down some. Once this is done, we move on to some exercises on the mat for stretching. All right, guys, with most of my athletes, okay, especially with baseball players, they have really tight hamstrings, okay? So the hamstring muscle can actually affect your lower back and your core muscles as well. So right here, go ahead and use his leg to stretch him for a hamstring. Make sure that you have his heel placed on your shoulder here. You support his knee joint here and push back until he cannot take it no more. Until you feel a little bit more stiffness in his leg. You hold here for about 30 seconds and then release, okay? Each time you do a stretch, you go a little bit more deeper into the motion itself, okay? Relax it. Now, if you're by yourself, without a coach, you can do 2 things. First one you can do is sit up straight with your legs out. Reach as far as you can into the stretch and grab for your ankles, your kneecaps, or your shoes, however far you can go. And you hold this pose again for about 30 seconds. Perfect. The next pose you can do is actually be a quad and hamstring kind of movement. So turn your leg to the side for your quad. All right, perfect. And we go ahead and reach to the front to engage the hamstring muscle right here to the front. It's going to also allow to have full flexibility of your lower back, your hamstring, and your quad on the opposing leg. If you're by yourself, these 2 good ones to do as well. All right, guys, next we'll go ahead and move on with the TRX straps, okay, our resistance bands. And we do 3 movements, okay? First we do is for our lower back, our rhomboids and lats, also our shoulder cavity as well, okay? We've got the bands, extend his arms out straight. He's gonna lean back into the pull, and then everything kind of like let loose, where everything kind of just pulls backwards, okay? It's gonna allow for good posture. It also allows for mobility in the shoulder cavity, and also allow for his legs to be opened up as well. Hold each pose, guys, for about 30 seconds as well on the movements right here. All right, second, you go ahead and come up. You're gonna hold your arms out straight to your side. Walk up. When you feel the pull happening, hold it. Never overstretch a tendon, okay? So when you feel that pulling movement kind of happening, just kind of hold it right there and don't overextend out your stretch. Hold for 30 seconds. Next, we're gonna reset, come back a little bit. Arms overhead. Walk up till you feel that stretch happening all right here in this joint. And you hold it right there as well for 30 seconds. You can repeat these 3 exercises 3 to 4 times, however you're feeling. If you feel that you need more, you can go ahead and go a 5th set, but I would say 3 to 4 should actually do it for you.